I basically heard the word matrescence for the first time in my bed in the morning. My husband was doing breakfast with my daughter and I was listening to Motherkind podcast, Zoe Baskey's, and I heard Amy Taylor-Kabaz. I quote the episode and everything in my book. And I heard this word. My daughter was, 4 at the time. And my shoulders just dropped and my mouth just went opened. And I was like, this is what I knew it was a thing. Like I knew it wasn't just me. And I kind of knew it wasn't me by this point. But I was like, this is it. This is what I've been going through. And
Yeah.
I immediately bought her book. Amy Taylor-Kabaz's book is called Mama Rising. It's an amazing book. I gobbled it up. I signed straight on to the course. I was already a life coach at this point, but it was more about being a woman and, being more confident in yourself and knowing who you were. And I did know about the vision work and all of that back then. But Mama Rising really helped me understand all of the pressures on mothers. I kind of knew that there were expectations that weren't really realistic. I had all of that kind of under my belt already, but it really helped me understand the true importance of self-compassion, self-kindness, checking in, valuing myself, really recognizing how I could trust myself, trust that things will work out right. And it really helped me move on, that ability to connect with my partner, which I'd kind of already touched on. And I'd been really good at having really open, honest conversations with my husband because I've always trusted him and lent into him rather than, I do talk about, you've mentioned in the start of the podcast about resentment. I did get grumpy and resentful about my husband being able to go back to his old life and benefiting from adult conversations, more fixed routines, being more in control of his life, still having that kind of purpose and pride in his career, as well as being able to be a good father at home, and that being more compartmentalized for him than it was for me. And I'm kind of losing my train of thought because there's so much in what I'm saying. But I learned so much about what I needed to be a good mum, I suppose is what I'm saying. And then the next coaching course I did really brought the matrescence stuff more to life, of recognizing the seasons. I'd kind of already bought Kirsty Gallagher's book and been into her work about sacred seasons and trusting nature more and the cycles of nature, trusting your own cycles more. I knew all about that, even back from my reflexology days, about your cycles being really important and leaning into them. But yeah, it just kind of brought it all together that I really, by the end of doing all those 3 courses and having obviously practiced it with clients and everything, I really believe in the going at your own pace and not rushing yourself, and I really have benefited this from my book process and the publishers I went with have got all of this ethos of believing in divine timing and not feeling like you have to do everything now and be the finished article, not comparing yourself to other people who are like 10 years ahead or 3 years ahead or even a year ahead of you. Being able to know what you want and enjoy making it happen for you and not miss out on some parts of your life because you're so chasing one little part of your life, hence work. And we both know that we're both very productivity driven. We like to feel good that we've achieved things. And it's recognizing that achievement and that joy and building that confidence in yourself. Yes, you can do it with a work project, but there's other parts of your life that you can really get that from too. There's cycles to everything, isn't there? And it's like being able to lean into those and go, okay, I'm going to have a busy work period here, but not always being busy with work is important to me.